From your experience of working with so many different startups who are building products, can you tell us what does it really take to build a product for special needs like this? Because people from the community who all these startups are building these technologies for, they are often not aware what the journey is. So it would be of interest to a lot of our viewers to know what it takes to build this app that I use and is such an integral part of my life.
Yeah, it's kind of a tough journey, I can tell you, and it just not takes those passionate founders who have either the personal reason, because some of them themselves have some form of disability, but in some cases their passion comes out because of the cousin or a friend who have they see they've seen a person with disability. So, but it takes more than that. It takes, number one, a lot of resources from a business point of view, uh, to really mentor them in business planning. How we're going to scale? Getting 10 users was great, but then getting a million user or 10 million users is going to be hard. So how it's going to be journey through in that whole growth path. I think one thing which startup in my mind needs to do better is to engage community. And you rightly pointed out that the awareness in the community who's really the person with disability, him or herself, but also the parent group as well. I think we haven't enabled parents with this kind of tech. It's not just awareness and education, but I think their access to tech also has been very, very poor. And what we are doing is we are working with government of Karnataka we've just launched a program to build a digital infrastructure where all this tech can come in. And government of Karnataka disability department and the commissioner over there, Mr. Basraj, is helping us think through in terms of distribution and creating that awareness with the parents. So I think startup, because they are nimble, they are yes, they're agile, but they have less resources. They do not think about the outreach, and so somebody has to do that outreach. So we have taken that task to do the outreach. Now, other great resources which startup would need in the disability sector is non-profits. Now, there are phenomenal non-profits who are doing amazing work, but again, their understanding of tech in the startup is very, very less. So we need to create some excitement, awareness about it, because
Yeah.
all of them, I've seen parents, they would know the local non-profit very, very well because, of the resources and the teaching, the school for intellectual kids, or, all the resources that comes out of that. But that ecosystem of non-profits, the associations, the foundations hasn't seen great access to tech. So at ATM, we're trying to improve that whole awareness and accessibility to tech, and hopefully, we'll be able to make some strides in coming years to that. So they need business, they need technology, they need a lot of guidance on obviously the domain. And I can also tell you as an area which no founder thinks about where they need help. That's the area of organization, behavior, and design. Some of these startups where they began with 2 or 3 people now are growing, and I'm happy about it that they're growing to 10 to 15 to 20 people. But I also realized that founders, since they are young, for some of them haven't worked anywhere in other companies, they're thinking about how do I distribute work in that team? What's uh, what's going to be should be my recruitment strategy for my company, right? How I build the whole culture which will sustain beyond me. Uh, so we work with some of the professors from IIM Bangalore, some of the industry experts as well to help mentor startup founders on some of these aspects.